Hello and welcome back everybody to Hoard of Dragon Queen, our weekly D&D 5e show. And let's jump right back into it. Our party has been going through a hell of a battle, which they aced, but they are still wounded. You guys healed yourselves while you started coup de grace people around, but unfortunately you can still hear sounds. You know the leader of the bulwarks has escaped, and somewhere around you also know that Bornfrey is with his small contingency of guardian wizards. Well, lizard folk.
You guys let the leader escape?
No, all of you, if you remember correctly, when you went down because both of the leaders were down. Like Bornfrey is the leader of the cultists and the leader overall, and Farbrex is the leader of the bulwarks. Which I remember. You were present here when Farbrex went away.
He was way in the back. He fireballed us.
Oh, well, let's go after him then.
Okay, well, so what do you guys do?
We're kind of beat up. I think we need to heal a little bit before we...
I'm gonna go after what's his name.
Okay, just making this very clear. This is happening very fast. It's still, I'm not putting you through initiative, but you're still in a kind of initiative here.
Which direction did Firebricks go?
You saw him going up on the northern tunnel over on here.
Okay, I'm gonna go that way.
So you don't stop, you don't talk to your friends, you just continue on.
Something behind me.
Okay.
I'll stand that distance behind. I don't need to be that close.
Cool.
I don't want to. I'm gonna second wind for all of 7. Wow, and I'll charge my way up there. I fight side by side, even if I think we should heal first.
How much HP do you have, Robert?
Let's see, 7. So I now have 12. So
all in all?
12 total right now. This could be a pretty short trip.
I
took the full breadth of the fireball.
I give you the second healing potion.
Okay.
Okay, so you guys
How much?
Are exactly in this position. So let me 1 second.
+2.
I'm moving out the map so I can copy you over for the next map. You step into heavy fog again, so you can't quite see in front of you. But because you're in an alert state, you do get a the ones in front, Hoon and Brutus, you guys get perception saving throws. Not saving throws, but I guess they could be called that.
Everything is dark.
Sorry, you should be able to see now.
I see.
So Hoon was down below. He was over on here. Correct me if your tokens are misplaced. You just place them yourself.
Well, I wouldn't be going along a wall. That's a cowardly thing to do. You go in the middle.
Okay, you go in the middle.
Okay, well.
Whoa, okay, I actually
Nice.
got a good perception roll.
So Hoon, you are not surprised when...
Are we rolling perception? I missed that, sorry.
Yes,
Yeah.
you're rolling perception.
Oh.
Brutus, you are not surprised. So you guys walk in front, and it's perfect. You continue on working on additional
We are
square.
critically not surprised.
You are quickly not surprised, and
They
what
should surprise the enemies.
you see a huge toad jumping from the corner over on there, jumping right in front of you. And instead of getting a surprise round, the creature just you just gotta roll initiative. So everybody roll initiative.
All right, the Uber Toad.
Okay, the Uber toad.
Uber Toad is a good name for it. I like it. Yes, gonna get that toad.
It's the boss level.
1 second, I forgot to copy over Farbrex, so let me get his token real fast again.
Use all the spells.
Okay, besides that, the fog is very heavy, but you can see other shadows moving in the dark behind. Again, you can see about 10-15 feet in front of you, quite hard. Like 10 feet in front of you is okay, another 5 feet hard, because this is where the whole density of the fog is. And you can see shadows moving in the back, a lot of them. Okay, let me jump real fast to the other map and copy over Farbrix's token.
We're out of 3rd level spell slots as a party, right?
Not
Yeah, I don't
quite.
Yeah,
have
we-
anyone. Yeah,
We
I
needed to
haven't.
prep a little bit before this battle, but oh well.
I may have one left.
You may have one. Let's see what happens, because this might be a lot harder than you expected.
Oh, I expect this to be difficult. I
I
don't think
expect
we
it
should
to be
charge
very
in here.
difficult, actually.
I'm gonna die.
But I'm only
It can happen.
I'm only up here because I knew nothing was going to turn Brutus around, and I wasn't going to let him die by himself.
So just die with him.
Yes.
Okay.
I'm only up here because it seemed logical that if we waited for an hour to do anything, and the rest would either get found or the castle would be in a worse off situation. Hopefully, there are going to be some
Okay.
lizard folk coming.
Well, yeah, I mean, our reinforcements would have been arriving.
What
We would have had our own
reinforcements?
little army.
What reinforcements?
The people taking the castle up above, they'd have the castle taken care of pretty soon.
The lizard folk.
They.
All they had to do was shut the door and finish off the people inside.
Yeah, it's these.
We were
I mean,
well
if
on our
that's
way.
all, if that's all that you remember, it's that's all that you remember. Okay, let's see
checking.
about
I've been
our
in both
initiative
that, but
over on here. So again, initiative order resets. So I want all of you to give me another set of initiative
We have.
rolls. Okay,
Yeah,
very
we
good.
did.
Yeah, we have. I gave you
I
the
did-
9.
I did
I gave
not
you the
see that.
23. 23, Chucky. Beat that. Hot Wheels.
20 for
Don't
whom?
beat.
For a change.
Ah,
Don't beat it, Chucky.
where the? Why can't I select Firebrooks token? Oh, there it is. Okay, so I'm gonna ask you one by one. Roush,
23.
Rostani,
16.
Brutus,
Proud of that.
2.
Hun.
20.
Ooh, nice. Good initiative, guys. Screeching has a 14. 4. Okay, so, Roush, you go first.
That's right. As a second level, can you please make a wisdom saving throw on that toad as I am casting Dissonant Whispers?
No problem. Let's see what happens. 19 natural roll.
Damn it. Damn it. Stupid.
Which is only 19. No, it only has 19. That's it. It's a
Stupid
wisdom.
toad.
On wisdom, no bonus, no negatives.
It takes half of this. It takes a decent amount of damage, 7.
It takes 7 points of damage. Okay.
But it's all in
I
its head.
I wouldn't say decent, but
It's all in its head. It would have been better if it ran away. Stupid toad.
Okay, we need to get some more people on the battle sheet in front of me. 1 second. So you guys continue on with the turn. We have. Do you want to use your bonus action?
I don't want
for
to use a
anything?
bonus action. I don't think I can afford to use any.
Okay, you don't think you can afford to use any? Good. And for anything that's happened, I cannot find. Where's that? Oh, there it is. The music. I'll give you some fighting music over on here. Well, for the stream. You guys can get your own fighting stream.
Okay,
Fighting
let's start
music.
beatboxing, guys. 3, 2,
Which is
1.
actually
Take it
better
away.
because you can put some copyrighted good music and not just ambient music as me.
Huh?
I can't do anything about it, unfortunately.
Boom,
Okay,
boom.
so
What is love? Yeah,
let's see.
guys. Let's sing it. Come on.
Hun, go.
All right. So I'm probably going to regret this, but
Probably.
I'm thinking I'm going to go all the way around, get behind it,
So you're gonna move all the way around behind it, and
which means I'm
as-
probably going to get attacked from the back by people
Ye-
over there. But
I mean, yeah, you do see because now you can see in front of you.
He can move down there, though. He can move down there. No, he can move down there and still get all the.
If he has enough movement,
4,
because it's 5,
5,
10, 15,
So over here, I could get it.
25, 30. That's max. You're going to have moved 30 feet. If you have more than 30 feet movement.
If I go 1,
Oh no, so you can move
2,
through him. You can move through his square.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he can move through him. So it's only like 10 feet because he goes.
10, 5, and no, I
What,
think
can he move through his space?
It's a large
Also, he
square,
could-
and he's like small.
He could move behind it, attack it with advantage, and then move back because you can break up your movement.
Yeah. So you can maybe move in here, which will take you. So you can move up above, over on here, just above you, not through it. You cannot move through the creature.
Are those 8 bullywugs? Jesus.
No, those are wizardmen.
Oh. Oh, well, they're on our side then, aren't they?
Nope.
No.
They could be made to be on our
Not all
side?
instruments are, so.
We would have to defeat them for them to be on our side.
Okay, so yeah, you move behind. You have 10 feet of movement left. Attack. Or do you want to still using movement?
I'm gonna go for the whole frog in a blender thing. So new action surge every combat, right?
No.
No, it's short
No?
rest.
It's gone
So
for the day?
You need
Oh,
to
okay.
rest for an hour.
So you
All right, so I can
make-
only get the 3 attacks then. All right.
Yes.
Only 3 attacks.
Only
oh,
3
no.
attacks.
The creature will turn around to face you though, so you don't get any advantage on this. No, now its back
But
is
now,
turned.
now Brutus gets advantage, that's the case.
Now what you do is you
All
run
right,
back
so
to where
that's
you were and make
one.
the rest of your attacks.
No, because
No,
we
that's
two.
cannot do that.
Okay, he chooses to face Rune.
Yeah.
So we get attacks of
Okay.
opportunity.
No, we
And
we
a
get
12. I'm
Now we
Get
get
advantage.
assuming the
damage.
12 misses. I'm assuming.
26 and 20 are hit. The 12 is a miss.
That's his offhand anyway. No one cares about the offhand.
Well, I mean, for him, an offhand is a pretty decent amount of damage.
Hey, that offhand is an old friend.
It's an
10 and
occasional
15.
friend.
25 damage total.
We're going out later for Valentine's Day.
Yeah. It's your main hand isn't.
I see what you did there, Robert. Taking matters in your own hand.
So 25
Okay.
damage.
This creature is looking wounded. It was not expected. It has not expected for you to do this. Okay, and now.
All right, take
if
down
it
this frog
bleeds-
fast, and maybe we can get the lizardmen on our side if they see that we're total ass kickers. If we look like it ain't no thing.
Ain't no thing. Let me. Where is this guy's? Ah, god damn it. I need to find Born phrase. There it is. There it is. Found Born phrase. Okay,
Oh, that's the high cleric.
that is the high cleric that you've been following here.
So
Is that a
maybe
cleric?
Lelouch,
Damn it.
Lelouch, maybe you can point out that their brothers above have joined us. Bornfrey now hides down here all alone. They should join their brothers.
No, that's enough. That's
Yeah,
way
Maybe I
too
can
much.
do that on my turn.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's too much of a reaction to even. And like you're doing it in front. Hey, hey, Lelouch, can you convince this guy? Please say this. Pretty much.
In 6 seconds, and I'm like, sure, I will
I'm
say
writing
that.
this speech.
Hold on, let me just get my words right, and then I say, okay,
I'll
let's
set up
go.
your teleprompter.
Let me strum my instrument.
I shall take my instrument out, and then strum it, then switch to my rapier, then attack, then put a shield on, then block. I am Lelouch. Oh.
Can I? How far can we see? Like, can we
Take
see
your
these?
instrument out and strum it. Are those your Valentine's Day plans?
Okay, so you can hear your attack. Do you use just your the rest of your 10 points of movement to move back?
Yeah, do you stay there?
Yes. Oh no.
Okay.
No.
If you move there, no, you can't get there. That's the only place you can get.
5, 10, right? Over to here.
You can get there as well. So the creature is now facing this way.
Well, he has his back to a wall now. That's good.
Okay, so what happens right now is out of the mists in the back moves with a quite assured arrogance Bonfrey. He looks at you and says, "Well, I did not expect it to be you, weaklings." He points a hand at in your direction. Hoon.
Whose direction?
Hoon.
Damn it, not hit me
Ah.
anything but that.
Hoon. And towards you fly about four
Pancakes.
pancakes. Yes, it's
Pancakes are
his.
delicious.
So his magic missile is pancakes.
All right. This sounds delicious.
Rustani, cast maple syrup, please. If you
That's-
could be so kind.
That's
Well,
a,
we
that's
all-
a
I
damage
thought we
boost.
defeated like all the food-related wizards, food-related spellcasters.
All the food-related spellcaster died off in the Second Age.
Yeah. Mr. Asparagus use.
Asparagus.
Asparagus use.
You take 17 points of damage, Rune.
I have 3
That's not
left.
4, that's 5 magic missiles. The hell?
He cast Magic Missiles at 3rd level spell.
All right, I am at 3 hit points.
He
All
says
those concepts
with,
for concentrating on how to kill things.
he says with kind of indifference, finish them. My minions, they are too weak to get past
Can
you.
I retort with, "We have your leader, minions. Return on your master." And then that's all I can
We have your
say.
reader, return on your master. That
Turn
that's
on your
quite-
master.
That's quite illogical because there is no reader. Their reader is right behind them. Just pointing that
Damn
out.
it! Shit! I thought we had their leader on our side. Can I change my statement then? Your
No.
friends are on our side. Turn on your master. That's my statement.
He moves a bit in the back, and you see something glowing in the mists. Rostani, your turn.
A portal. He's going to escape by portal.
How far can I see?
This is exactly how far you can see. Maybe even less, actually. So you can basically
Am I aware that there are actually things? I mean, I guess
You
I,
do
I,
not
hear-
see
I
the
heard
whistle
him.
you do not you hear him saying that. You do not see the whistle.
How far must I go?
You just see shadows. You know that something there, but you don't see them, as I mentioned before.
So like,
Born Frey's going to run through a portal. Finish off the frog. We want him to run away through a portal because if he stays, we're dead.
just as a like, I guess I wouldn't actually. If I can't see the lizard man, I heard him talk.
Yeah.
Nah, I probably would attack the frog. I mean, I don't want to game it. Is it 2d20?
It is. You need to
Like
move
it-
though. You need to move a bit. Like that's a side attack. So you need to move out 10 feet above. So yeah, something like that. That's okay. So like something like 10 feet above and
Right,
above your
can I?
current
But
position.
if, at that point, can I even see here?
You can see the first wizardman, yeah, in the wine. You can definitely see a shield that's spiked, and the only type of spiked shields you've seen are the wizard folks.
Well,
Oh wait,
if
I just
Go on.
something I
Like-
just. Sorry, I was going to
ahead.
say I just realized I had the back attack. Should I have gotten to re-roll
No,
my
no,
missed
no,
offhand?
because the creature can
Oh, that's it.
and
Turn
each of
to-
yeah,
That's right.
turn to face you,
Okay.
but by turning to face you,
Yeah.
it gives your
Everyone else
friends.
gets.
Yeah.
Everyone else gets a back
Wow.
attack now.
Awesome.
Alright. Well, if I see the first lizard man by going over there, I might actually change my mind and do a sleep spell instead.
Do it.
Actually, yeah.
Good.
However, I can only see the first one.
You can only see the first one. You can definitely see more shadows. You are sure of that.
Okay, but then then I will cast a sleep spell behind that guy, like over here.
No problem. So that's a 20 feet radius. Do it. Dice on the ground. More dice on the ground. Dice everywhere.
5.
Everyone falls asleep then.
It's
No,
average.
it's not in range of that. Let's see what you got. What you do.
Runs in the range of that. Chucky.
Oh, he isn't. No, it's behind the guy. It's not behind. Yeah, it's to his side.
But where
Behind him is
someone
behind him.
pinged.
I
Someone
pinged
pinged
here.
like yeah.
Oh, you pinged down, then there he goes in. You said,
Yeah.
yeah, I did not see you ping. So Huni go to sleep.
What?
Runs the lowest on HP.
Who's the worst in HP in the sleep spell?
Yep.
Well, I wouldn't have tried. Well, whatever.
I did not see you ping, so if you did not show me the ping, I would have given it to you because you said behind, and behind would have been 5 feet behind that guy, exactly at the range that would not have gotten him.
I mean, I'm pretty sure I wouldn't have tried to caught Rune in the sleep spell,
Well,
right?
I mean, you don't see Rune, to be honest.
If you did it behind him, Brutus would have got hit then.
But
Yeah, but
seem-
I'm not the lowest on HP by a decent margin.
There they are.
Fine. Let's wipe here. Go ahead. Rune falls
Okay.
asleep.
Hoon, you are now asleep, and then we have. Let's see how many wizard folk. That's you rolled a 25. That's actually no. None of the wizard folk are affected.
Alright.
Not even if it was only just to make you feel better. Not even if it was only on the wizard folk would any of the wizard folk have gone to sleep.
That doesn't make us feel better.
Well, I tried. Let's see what happens to the giant frog. So, seeing as you are asleep, the giant frog seems confused, and it
If
changes
that's the
around.
case, then Brutus would also take the rest of the brunt on the sleep spell.
Brutus, how much HP do you have?
More than 22.
So it's okay.
Cool.
So the giant frog is now facing Brutus, and it tries to bite at Brutus.
Okay.
Oh, okay. It's a critical hit.
Really?
Yes. I can. Do you want me to show you?
No, it's fine.
I was like, okay,
Chucky, this is when you DM hack the rolls so they don't kill us.
No, yeah, no.
Fudge the rolls.
Where's my? Okay, there's my giant frog. Okay, that's the same amount of damage on these creatures you take about. Oh no, that's double. So there's two. Yeah. Double damage dice. Where's my d10s? God, I have way too much stuff cluttering on my desk. Okay, so that 9. Yeah, it's 11 points of normal damage.
Mm-hmm.
And that is 7 points of poison damage. You are now
Okay.
grappled. This grapple can be escapable by just an escape DC. So there's no roll you need to make on this.
We need the world's luckiest hypnotic pattern right now.
That's what we need.
Okay, you hear like a voice speaking in broken off common in the back that you can recognize to be Farbreck's Battergoo. If you would be so kind as to give me a perception check.
Who? Me?
Any
All
of you.
us?
Any of you to see if you can make out what they're saying.
Hold on, what's
24.
24 is definitely enough,
It's
Brutus.
not bad enough.
Farbrex
No.
says something of the sort of, Master, you go, we take care, they weak, we kill them. And you just hear a small, like, is it the same calm, confidence, booming voice saying, kill them, I will have your head.
Wait, both? That sounds pretty bad, Chucky. That doesn't make logical sense because you're saying kill them and he'll have their heads, Chucky. That should be a
No.
morale.
Kill them
That should
all,
be
I have your
demoralizing.
head.
But you didn't say or. That should be demoralizing and I should get advantage on my charisma check in order to convert them over to our side. now.
Wait. Let's see if you can actually survive this. Because all of these guys take out javelins and start throwing them at people. And by at people, I mean 4 of them throw them at Rostani and 4 of them throw them at Brutus.
Oh dear.
Okay, I'm going to give this guy and this guy, you're gonna have a 3/4 cover, not because of the frog, because they can shoot for the frog, it's their ally, it's because of the fog. So we're gonna first roll on Rostani. Roll them here
So
because
the
a lot of dice.
3/4 cover is what?
A 3/4 cover is 5
Plus
plus 3
four?
AC. Plus
Five?
5. Plus 5. But you don't get it because they are not that far away. You get just half cover from this guy. Because that's 30, that's 30.
Just roll it.
Okay. Yeah, so the first 2 ones in the front completely miss. Just utterly miss. The ones in the back roll at a 15 and 18 with the bonuses. Against your AC, that should be up by 2 additional points.
So I have 13 AC because of half cover, right?
Yeah, so they hit you.
What did they roll?
15 and 18 natural.
I'll shield one.
Okay. So use your shield.
So one
Okay,
hit.
what?
One hits.
What? How much does it clear by?
Like one.
If it clears by one, I'll
Yeah.
You saw your
I'll
bardic
use my
inspirations.
I think
I've
you have
got one
haven't
left.
used everything.
Yeah.
I've used one. I've got one left.
You got one
Okay.
left? Okay, roll it because it does have, it still has its modifier that might still hit, so roll that.
2.
Okay, 2.
See,
Oh,
it
I thought
clears
you
by
said.
one.
I thought you said.
That's naturals. I said 18, 15 naturals.
you
They're in the
have to
chat.
say,
They're in the chat.
Yeah, I see.
If it okay, then my
No, but
bardic
then,
inspiration
then,
does
then,
nothing.
then it would be 18 with shield.
Yeah, so the first two would make it enough so that the 15 doesn't hit, but the 18 still hits. With your bardic inspiration, I say.
Okay,
Okay.
that's unfortunate.
You
I was told
take
that it was only one above.
8 points of damage, Ostani.
Yeah. Sounds like someone's gonna pop into invisible in your sleeve soon.
Completely
I
possible.
would, but I'm not going to. Don't have that many spell slots left.
Okay, so 40, 20 on... Okay, that's your natural miss. On the back, 5 is a miss. 14, those are misses, not even going into your AC. So Brutus, go.
I had an okay idea, but it's not going to work anymore. Do I want to wake up Hrun? It would take my whole action to wake up Hrun, wouldn't it?
And I only have 3 hit points.
It
If
does
you've got
take an
something
action.
brilliant.
I don't have anything.
You-
I just- I'll just take out this frog. 15 a hit?
15 is the hit on the fog.
For 8 damage.
So just 1 second, I'm looking at one thing. Okay, yeah, it uses an action. Okay, it does specify that you need to use an action to do it.
It does use it.
I was looking at that. 8 points of damage is definitely not going to take this creature out.
Alright, I'll use my last bonus attack. 13 to hit. I'm guessing that's a miss.
13 to hit is a miss on this creature.
Alright, I don't have any more channel divinities. I don't have any useful bonus actions. I guess I'm done.
Okay, so let's see what happens with Roush.
Okay, this is 30 feet. This is a 30-foot cube that I can cast
Brutus.
Yeah.
You need to roll me an additional 1d20 in the first attack because you are being grappled by this creature. You have not escaped. You have a disadvantage on attacking it.
it. Grappling doesn't provoke disadvantage.
Okay, so 15. Yes, grappling provokes disadvantage on the creature attacking. Like if
I
Brutus
believe
attacks
it only
the
reduces your speed to 0. Unless it states
No,
otherwise on the
it
creature.
states on the grappled. On the grapple rolls.
If it says restrained under the grapple,
No, it
Say-
said...
Yes, the creature is restrained after it is attacked. It
yeah,
needs to
if
get
it's
out.
restrained, then the restrained creature has disadvantage on attacks, and the restrainer has advantage on attacks.
Okay.
Get it? Okay.
Oh,
So,
anyway,
gone.
at this point, I'm at a 30-foot cube, which is centered from here, 30 foot that way, 30 foot that way, so Hrun would be affected. Actually, no, I'll just cast it a bit
Hrun
up.
is unconscious.
That way-
It doesn't affect.
That way,
it's-
yeah, well, he's blinded anyway, so it wouldn't really affect him. 30 foot there, it should affect all of them. If there's anything 30 foot that way, or if there's anything over there in that part of the cube, that will also be affected by this.
Unless
As-
they cannot see it. You cannot see it there.
If they can see anywhere inside the cube, they can see it.
Yeah.
It's
Okay.
the light flashes all around the cube.
Yeah.
Okay. Please make me saving throws, check.
What and what spell?
No, please fail saving
is-
throws.
At this point, I don't think that's going to really help, but it is a wisdom saving throw. And the spell is Hypnotic Pattern. It is my final spell, and it is 3rd level.
Okay.
You're including the frog, right?
The frog is included.
Alright.
One, so we're gonna do the frog first. Rolling a 16 natural.
Is that plus or anything? I don't think
No,
if it's minus
plus or
something,
minus.
it
It's
doesn't
not-
matter. The frog is not affected.
Okay, and let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 80, 20s, it's a fail, make, they don't have any bonuses, they have a bonus one, sorry.
Okay, if they have a bonus 1, 4 of them make it, and 4 of them fail.
16, yeah, 4 of them make it.
And as a bonus action, I say, let me just think with my charisma. I'm allowed a
No,
second to
if you
think
wanna,
of what I should say.
if you want to use, like, if you want to convince them to be on the outside, you need to use a standard action. You need to actually speak for the.
So
whole
I need
region.
to. Well,
Convincing
I'm going to,
somebody-
regardless, I'm going to use all of my movement action, all of my bonus action, all of that to say this regardless of whether it helps. And I'll say something along the lines of, your allies are rebelling against this castle, rebelling against the leaders.
And that's it.
You must join
That's
us.
it. You can't say anything more because you use your standard action, so your basic gets cut out in half by
Okay.
4 seconds.
Okay, well, if that's what I say, am I entitled to a persuasion
You're
roll,
not
or is
entitled to
not?
that, but I will give you this. I will give you an advantage next time you do it. You need to use an action on this. Again, you can't.
These
can't
guys
do
are rolling
anything
very
with
well
combat.
against me. This session, Chucky's rolling very well.
Okay,
It's rather
one.
okay.
So this is affected. I'm just gonna put like this on them to see which one are affected. So that's this next one. This one as well.
In
is
fact,
affected.
I'll probably move back 10 feet as well.
Fail, fail. This one is affected as well. 1 second. I still need to do about 2. Okay. Hoon, it is your turn. Well, if you move, then you can't. You don't have your advantage. You stated that you'll use your movement action.
Well, if I what? Okay, fine. I'll stay there and have advantage.
Everyone is unconscious, he can't do shit.
Yeah, I snore.
You still
You can end your spell as a free action, can't you, Simon?
not
No.
sweep.
What can you
I
end your
don't
what?
think
What
so.
do you have to use to end your spell? You could have ended it as a bonus action last turn, right?
It's not a concentration spell. He doesn't concentrate on this. The spell is casted. It's like a fireball. You
Oh,
can't.
is
you
it not concentration?
No, sweep is not concentration. Okay,
Oh.
so you hear a word whispered. None can quite understand it, and then a blind flashing white, and this sound. Phew!
What was the word whispered, Chucky? Can I make a
You
perception
can't
check to
quite
see?
make it out, especially you that you're in the back. I'm actually more talking
Can
to.
Brutus make a perception
I'm
check?
actually
then?
talking more to Brutus because of his previous perception check.
That's a really weird noise. I have no idea what that might be related to.
It's related to him teleporting away.
Rostani, what's up?
Attacking the frog. Yay.
Yep, you fail. And the frog.
Whoop,
You
Heard
move in the back.
Yep.
Brutus.
into the fog.
The tongue is around you
Mm-hmm.
does this. Whoop at you, and your body is being pulled into its mouth.
Okay.
Okay.
Do I have to roll anything, or is this something that just happens?
It's something that it has to make. Okay, that would be a 22 to hit under your AC. Sorry, advantage. 1 sec. Oh, it's a 24 to hit.
You clear by 1 because of the advantage, I guess.
Yeah, you rolled a 19 on the secondary attack. Okay, and you are now. You're not. It says. Blinded and restrained, sorry. You have total cover against attacks and all other effects outside of the toad, but you start feeling acid eating away at your armor, eating away at your skin, eating away at your face.
Not the face. Not the face.
So you are currently inside of the toad. Okay, you see Farbricks stepping out in the back into vision and starting laughing maniacally. The lizard men seem to eye him kind of weirdly, and he doesn't really do anything. He kind of like stands in there like this.
Wow. Worst laugh ever.
Yes. That was supposed to be that way. The lizard folk that are affected... Gone?
I was gonna say, I think that laugh causes the lizard folk to be more receptive to
Okay, so let's see.
That laugh would cause anything to be more like, what the hell is this guy doing?
Hypnotic pattern. I want you to tell me what happens when hypnotic pattern kicks in on the guys that are affected by it.
Okay, hold
Stand
on 1 second.
dumbstruck.
Hypnotic pattern. Each creature in the area who sees the hypnotic pattern must make a wisdom save throw. On a failed save, the creature becomes charmed for the duration while charmed by the spell. The creature is incapacitated and has a speed of 0.
How much is the duration? How many turns?
1 minute.
1 minute. Okay. So the ones that will look at their friends and understand that you did what you did, and they move towards you.
Okay. Here's what I did.
That's enough. That is 10, 20, 30. Does it have enough
I mean, they
movement?
can barely see him, but whatever. I suppose.
They don't know where I am.
Okay,
They
but
don't-
yeah,
they
but
don't know.
they don't see absolutely anybody. There's somebody being swallowed. There's a dead guy in the back. So they saw shadows. As you saw those shadows, they saw your shadows. That's not enough movement. He uses his whole turn to get there.
I don't get. If I couldn't see the lizard men from where
You could see
where I was
shadows.
standing-
I mentioned it about 3 times when you first entered. You see shadows in the
No,
back.
you said I couldn't see shit.
No, I said you could see shadows. You can't see
And
the
when
lizard
I
men.
moved up here, I could see the shadow. I could see this guy, and the shadows of the other guys.
Yeah.
But when I stood up down here, I couldn't see shit.
Because there was
Back in the
not
other
down
place,
here.
we could only
You
see
were-
5 feet ahead of us. That's why we walked into the trap of
Whatever.
toads.
What happens, happens.
Okay, so these guys take all of their turn to move over on here. Is that? It's not 60. It still has. Just move over on here, and you only get attacked by 1.
Roll to hit. Try not to crit me this time.
Yeah.
I don't think they've crit me in this session, but still.
That is just a 17. If that's a hit.
A 17 is a hit.
17 is a hit. Okay, that is the heavy club. As an 8 points of damage.
8 points of damage. I will take that off
Okay.
my HP.
Go Brutus. You are currently in the belly of a toad.
I will
Oh, no.
escape.
cut your way out.
Yeah.
I'm assuming I need to roll an athletics check. It's like a standard.
You need to roll an athletics check to get out, and then you'll be spending half of your movement to get out.
Okay. I rolled a 22 on my athletics.
Okay, so you roll an opposed with it, which is enough. You get out of his, like, his tongue is not encroaching over your body anymore. You need to spend about 10 feet to get out.
That's fine.
Good. You get out of the, you basically like pry open its mouth and get out.
And then as a bonus action, I pat it on the head and I'll be like, "Good frog, now do it to the lizard folk."
You pat it on its head. You get an attack of opportunity.
That's my turn.
Okay. You just pat it on the head?
That's my bonus action. I took an action. to
Handle
get
animals
free, right?
check, Chucky. Come on, give him the handle animals check. He deserves this.
Go. Come on.
Do you,
Okay,
We're
I
out.
finish
No.
off my statement explaining about how I
So,
initially
you're saying-
started with
Yeah, you're saying
your lizard men friends are forming a coup, or are rebelling upstairs. We must turn against your masters in order to free you from their perils.
give me give me a charisma persuasion roll. You're gonna use your standard action on this, so you know.
Yep, I believe you gave me advantage.
I gave you advantage, yes.
Don't be a bitch. 23.
23. Let's see what the DC is.
Let's roll for the DC.
Let us note that we haven't, or I haven't attacked these lizard folk. Have we attacked any of the lizard yet?
You
Apart
have
from
not
using
attacked
her-
any of the lizard folk. No.
Yeah.
Okay, the lizard folk look wearily at each other. They look at the giant frog, who's when they suddenly see
Then you realize they don't speak common.
like Brutus,
Don't understand a shit what you're saying.
and they seem confused. They're not really sure. It's like they're waiting for something to happen. They're not bearing offensively against you anymore.
Can they not hear the fighting that's going on upstairs?
No, you're in the caverns. You went about 50 feet down below.
Oh.
There's no healing. Unless, as I said, the only thing that you heard once was when you walked up some stairs and started hearing like distant chanting. That's kind of the only noise you have heard from away in this part.
That's right.
Hoon, you're still asleep.
To finish my turn, I use half my movement to bow down before them, giving them advantage on any attack, but hopefully persuading them to, like, kind of doing them a courtesy, but I guess I'll be classified as being prone.
Okay, and Rostani, it's your turn.
If they do decide to make their attacks, they make them.
As I said, they seem to not be raising their arms against. Like it's when somebody is in melee with you, they're currently not in melee with you, but they seem to be readied.
Okay.
For
Well, that's what I
Snapjaw.
do.
For Snapjaw, Rostani, what do you do?
Yep. I deem this situation unsalvageable, and I'm going to go in this, and I'm going to get out of here.
So you go
See you later,
invisible
boys.
and you start moving out.
Yep.
Okay.
My full speed out of here, and I'm gonna take note of the drop. I will see if I can remember it.
Good that you mentioned it. Good job. Okay. The big frog is going to continue on attacking Brutus. Big bite attack on Brutus. The lizard folks seem to be paying like half of their attention to Brutus fighting the big frog.
It's still attacking me after I patted it on the head. This is
Yes.
a very ungrateful frog.
This creature rolls at a
One-handed.
20 to hit.
Miss.
Miss. The creature misses. It seems like Farbrex is like looking in the back, not quite seeing much, but he's laughing at his big frog. Go, chubby! Eat them all!
It's Chucky.
He goes
Chunky.
around here.
It's Chucky.
And the other is a folk. The other is a swing at Roush, but they intentionally miss.
So I'm prone, so they have advantage, so I probably
Yes,
know
they
this.
intentionally miss. You effectively notice, and they are, as I said, like half of their current attention is being currently at the big giant toad and Brutus.
What was the name of that lizard folk that helped us? Snapjaw, was it?
Yeah,
Snapjaw.
Brutus, your turn. All
Um,
eyes are on you.
I'm gonna take a bonus action to say for Snapjaw for the lizard folk, and then I'm gonna roll an attack against the frog.
Do it.
Maybe some
As it
down
hits?
with the bullywugs in there somewhere.
Down with the bullywugs! Down with the bullies and the abusers!
Okay, 9 points of damage. Not gonna take it down. But it's looking bad.
How long do I stay asleep?
A minute.
For
1
full
minute.
minutes. You still
It's
have
10 rounds.
7
Okay.
rounds on you.
It's
Roush,
my turn?
you're on the ground. What do you do? Daisy?
I
Go.
keep trying to, I try to preach to them more. I say, Snapjaw needs your assistance now more than ever. You must rise against your oppressors.
No, you give me an additional persuasion check.
Ooh, is it at
No
advantage still?
No, just
No
no.
advantage? Oh dear, this could be bad. A 14, it's not very good. I do not have any luck.
They seem to be unmoved by this. They are still, as I said, they are very much paying attention to Brutus fighting the big giant frog.
That's what they're going to care about is our strength.
Mm-hmm.
Kun,
suppose.
you're still down for 6 rounds. Rostani, you're
So-
still moving out.
I'm gonna move it. Tell me if I hear any like movement from, or if I can identify if what's his face, Snapjaw, like if they're moving down here, if they, you know.
You hear no movement.
Okay, I'll continue. Tell me when I reach like.
You
Like
you are currently at at the start of the tunnel where the after that the break would be. So next round you should make it somewhere close to the break, or maybe even get there, at where the fall is.
Okay. Maybe I should actually. Yeah, it's fine now. Yeah.
Okay. You know what? I'm even gonna move you to the other map yourself, so you have an idea where you are right now. Okay. The giant frog is going to continue on attacking Brutus.
You move
Rolling,
only me.
rolling a 16. Yes, I can move only you.
It's a miss.
Okay, it misses. It seems like Farbus is getting annoyed. He still doesn't do anything. He's still gonna cheers on his giant frog. Go, Chubby! Eat it!
Go,
Eat him.
Chucky, go.
The Wizard Frog continue on swinging, intentionally missing at Wiraush. It's making it seem like they're fighting. Glancing many times back at the giant frog. Go, Brutus.
Why is this all on me? I don't even have any bonus actions left.
You have high AC though, it's fine.
19 is a hit.
6 damage.
6 points of damage is not gonna take it out, but it's going. Whoa.
Okay, I'm done. This is just like a slog.
Go, Wiraush.
Hmm.
Wiraush.
I'm gonna
I keep
try
s-
something.
I keep shouting
Really
for
fucking
Snapjaw
stupid.
as I attack.
If he says that, I shall say, I don't know, and like in some kind of heroic act, I will charge. I will say, for Snapjaw, and I will charge through the lizard folk to any of them make an attack of opportunity against me.
All of them make an attack of opportunity against you, but none of
Okay.
them hit.
Okay. I will try and hit the toad with my rapier. Is a 12? I'm guessing it's a miss.
12 is a miss.
Okay.
Okay, you hear incompetent usage coming from Farbrex. Hoon, you're still asleep for 5 rounds. Rostani, you move, you get to the fall.
Oh, like can I? Was there a rope that we used before?
Yes, but you took your rope back. You
Oh.
can do an athletics check and jump down. If you make it, you don't take any damage.
Athletics or acrobatics?
Yeah, whichever.
There is another way around, remember, but you have to
I
make
know,
it up
but
those
that's gonna
slippery
take a
slopes.
long time, I say. It's gonna take a long time.
You'd probably fail the slippery slopes 3 times as well.
Yes.
Okay, so are you making that check?
Yeah. I suppose that's a fail. I'll take D10, D6 damage, I suppose. Right?
If you fail, you take a d6 damage. Yeah.
2 damage.
Yeah, you take 2 damage. I'll let you roll that.
I suppose it didn't matter who rolled it.
Yeah,
So,
it doesn't matter.
yeah.
Another like 6 or 7 rounds, you'll bring back reinforcements.
Okay.
You know what? You know what? I have nothing left. I am totally spent. So.
The
So
giant
am I.
frog attacks Wiraush, seeing as it cannot
Okay.
hit Brutus. Rolling for
That
a
hits.
16.
That is just a hit.
Just hit.
Just a
He
hit!
takes 11. He takes 11 damage for his temerity.
Not dead. Not dead. But very much wounded.
Focus on me, you stupid frog. Don't even know what a pat on the head means.
Just a hit!
10 damage on normal attack on you, so that's bludgeoning damage.
I'm at 5, yep. And how much poison damage?
And 8 poison damage.
I am unconscious.
You go down.
Now is when I make all my saving throws that I dearly love so much.
The Wizard Folk kind of turn around and they seem to be actually buying their weapons now. Like, they're not fully yet, but are kind of turning around and facing Brutus. Farbrex. Yes, Chubby. Kill the last one. We'll show Master that bullywugs are better than Wizard Folk. And that's his turn spent just moving.
He is just trying
You're
to
just
make
trying.
it easier for us now. He is just a blatant asshole.
He's always been an asshole.
The wizard folk just moving around you,
Then patching your head.
but they don't attack. Brutus.
I wink at the lizard folks and I'll be like, all is not as it seems, and then I'll heal Lelouch for 4,
Okay, we wish you back.
and that's a miss on the frog.
There's a miss on the frog. We rush you back on. You back up. You're just down on the ground.
This frog's got to be like 1 or 2 hits away from dying, right?
What do you do? What's we rush? What's that?
It is the Uber frog.
You muted, Rush. I said we can't hear you.
It's an attack, but I always miss now.
Okay, Hoon, you're still asleep. Rostani, you move down. You continue. You are almost.
I mean,
at
I'm
the
pretty,
stairs
I'm
going
pretty
up.
much dashing at this point.
Yeah. I mean, I'm guessing that you're already dashing. You're
Yeah.
almost at the stairs going up. The big giant frog is gonna continue on attacking Brutus. Seems like
Wait, what stairs?
at the stairs going up. So you are close to the stairs going up, right?
Not the slippery ones.
Not the
We're
slippery
talking about the
ones.
ones that go back to the
Oh,
castle.
the ones that leads to the other floor.
Exactly, yeah.
Thank
And
That's
I'm
what we
gonna,
thought.
I'm gonna roll this here because this is the roll that everything hinges on. 16. That would be a miss on your AC.
Mm-hmm.
And Farbrix is moving over on here. Why you incompetent bastards? Kill him! Kill him! The lizard folk take out javelins.
See how he talks to you? Do you want to live like this for the rest of your life? Looked down upon?
The lizard folk take
Actually,
javelins.
I need to
Huh?
roll concentration check. Sorry, Chucky.
For what?
I got hit. I got actually
No,
no. I
you got
lose
knocked
concentration
unconscious.
anyway.
Yeah, these guys are
I
back.
lose concentration. These guys are conscious again.
Yeah. They
Well,
nod,
they were conscious. They could hear everything.
they
just
nod
were,
to the
They
people.
weren't able to
They
move.
nod to the people in the back. And they take out javelins as well. And they just wait. They prepare actions. Do this.
Alright. Come on.
No!
Rolled a natural
No!
1.
And
Is that going to happen?
I think this is gonna be the last roll, maybe. We're out.
Yes!
17
I
is a
heard
hit.
something.
17 is a hit. Do you have enough damage?
I have
Rush?
to go up so much before I can find my damage roll. Holy shit! There we go. 6. No.
You has enough damage. That is
Yes!
enough damage.
Oh my
That's
god.
literally one enough damage. The Uber
Oh,
Frog
come on.
goes down, and at that exact second, about 8 javelins, all of them at
Damn it,
advantage,
not me.
fly at Fogwex.
Oh,
Yay.
God.
That is a critical hit, a hit, a miss, a hit, a hit, a hit, a hit,
No.
a hit. So that's 1, 2, 3, so that's 7, 8.
Hey, a crit.
96
Hey,
plus,
baby.
an additional
Chucky needs to roll against himself more often.
1 second, yeah.
The lizard folk are like
2
15
times
strength or
8,
something.
16. So that's 50 points of damage on Fogwex. Fogwex is literally yeah, it's like a mafioso movie. Like he's getting shot by a Tommy gun right now, but instead of Tommy guns, instead of bullets, it's javelins, just piercing him from everywhere. And he falls to his knees.
He's still
And he just falls on the ground dead.
Okay, I'm gonna. It's my turn. I'm gonna
I
quickly
think
run over
that's
to.
our best point for a small break.
Well, I'm gonna just quickly run over to Harun and wake him up.
Yeah, I'm gonna
Just-
see you
where's
guys
my action?
in 2-3 minutes for. I think this is gonna be our. Because we did 2 hours and a half. No, I'm not sure. I don't know. We'll see you guys in 2-3 minutes.